Ollie and the Princess Portal, the melody of the winds. The magical library shimmered softly as Ollie returned, holding his hourglass. Tonight, a book glowed with swirling hues of silver and green. The guardian of stories appeared, its voice calm and steady. This tale speaks of a princess hidden away in a tower, silenced by dark magic. She holds the power to summon the winds, but her song remains incomplete. Will you help her? Ollie nodded, gripping the hourglass tightly. I'll do my best. As he touched the glowing book, the room spun and he was whisked into another world. Ollie landed in a sunlit meadow at the base of a towering stone spire. The wind hummed softly around him, carrying faint, musical notes. High above, a princess in a flowing green gown stood on a balcony, her face filled with longing. Who are you? She called, her voice barely audible over the rustling leaves. I'm Ollie, and I'm here to help, he shouted back, holding up the hourglass. What's keeping you up there? A sorcerer's curse, she replied. It silenced my voice and locked me in this tower. Only a song can break the spell, but I don't know all the notes. Just then, a gentle breeze swirled around Ollie, whispering faint melodic fragments. He looked up at the princess. What if we find the missing notes together? Her eyes brightened. The melody is hidden in the carvings on the tower walls, but I can't reach them. Ollie studied the tower. The vines climbing its surface seemed alive, curling protectively around the stone. Time was slipping, he could see the sands trickling faster in his hourglass. We'll figure this out, he said. Ollie began to climb, carefully avoiding the enchanted vines. As he ascended, he found the first note etched into the stone, a simple swirl with a glowing center. When he touched it, the wind picked up, carrying a soft hum. Play this, Ollie called, pointing to the note. The princess plucked her lute, matching the hum perfectly. The vines around the tower loosened slightly and the air felt lighter. Encouraged, Ollie climbed higher, searching for the next note. He found it hidden beneath a ledge, shaped like a crescent moon. He pressed it, and a second melody joined the first. The princess played again, her fingers nimble on the strings. The wind danced around her, lifting her hair and filling the air with a gentle, magical tune. As Ollie reached the top of the tower, the final note revealed itself a small star carved into the stone near the balcony. But before he could press it, the sky darkened and a shadowy figure appeared below.
The sorcerer's voice boomed.
You dare meddle with my magic? The tower will hold her forever. Dark clouds swirled as the sorcerer unleashed a gust of wind, shaking the tower. Ollie clung tightly to the stone, determined not to let go. Play the notes together, Ollie shouted. The princess, her eyes filled with resolve, plucked the strings in harmony. The melodies merged, forming a powerful, glowing light that surged through the tower. The vines shriveled and fell away as the curse began to break. Ollie pressed the final note, and the wind swirled fiercely, lifting the princess into the air. She closed her eyes, letting the music guide her, and began to sing. Her voice, soft and pure, filled the meadow, scattering the sorcerer's dark clouds. The sorcerer howled as the light consumed his magic and he vanished into the wind. The tower glowed one last time before the enchantment shattered completely. The princess floated gently to the ground, her lute glowing with warmth. Thank you, Ollie, she said, her voice now clear and strong. You freed me and my kingdom. Before Ollie could reply, the hourglass flashed and he was pulled back to the magical library. The guardian of stories appeared, its eyes twinkling. Well done, Ollie. The princess's song now carries hope to all. Ollie nodded, catching his breath. The sorcerer's curse is gone, but there are so many more stories to fix. The guardian placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. Each tale needs a hero, and you are their guide. Rest tonight, for the next adventure will call you soon. As Ollie looked at the glowing shelves, he couldn't help but smile. There were more princesses to help, more villains to outsmart, and more moments to change. With the hourglass in hand, he was ready to bring light to the darkest of stories. The end.